Ashley. In today's video, I'm going to be filming a little Q&A. I feel like it's been a minute since we've kicked it. I've just been very absent off of pretty much all social media recently, and I'm so sorry, but a lot of stuff's been going on in my family and whatnot, and I've been traveling a lot and just really busy, but now I finally have time to just be like working, doing my thing, filming videos, taking pictures, editing pictures, and whatnot. So I'm sorry, but I'm back and I'm excited to be back, and yeah, so with that being said, I guess let's just get right on into the video. The last time I filmed a Q&A was probably like a year ago, so it's definitely time for an updated Q&A. That was literally like when I first started my YouTube channel, well, restarted my YouTube channel, but yeah, so I thought it would be a lot of fun to film this. I've been wanting to film another one, and you guys sent me a lot of juicy stuff on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter already, it's Ashley Schwan. Link is in the description below. Wow, I cannot talk today. Jesus. All right, let's get on with the questions. At Maya Tana Ashley asked, go to Starbucks drink. Go to Starbucks drink. Okay, it depends on my mood. If I'm feeling like I want to like be a little bit tweaky, but also like a little skinny, but like just something like fun to sip on, I definitely just go for like a venti iced green tea with half the sweetener. But if I'm in like a coffee mood, then I'll get like a vanilla sweet cream cold brew. Yeah, those are my go-tos recently. Ashley Minju, she asked me Fix or Juul, and if you guys know me, you guys know Juul, 18 and plus only, or 21 and plus depending on where you live. The Slim Thick Ashley, little Sarah, she asked pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Guys, if you guys are against pineapple on pizza, I don't necessarily not f with you, but I don't f with you. Pineapple on pizza is like, if I want something on my pizza, it has to be pineapple. Like pineapple and pepperoni, pineapple and something. Like if pineapple is on pizza, it just makes it a million times better. At Tana's Ashley asked on Twitter, favorite place you've traveled to? My all-time favorite place I've ever traveled to, and I tell this to every single person that I meet, has by far been Japan. I had so much fun there. The atmosphere is amazing. The people there are amazing. The fashion there is amazing. Like I loved everything. The scenery, like everything about Tokyo was so amazing that that's by far the best trip I've ever had in my whole life. At Madison Tyler asked, favorite Instagram model, and definitely by far, I think the Instagram model that I've been obsessing for ever since I was like born, definitely Alexis Ren. Everything about her, like her body is so unreal. Her face is so unreal. She's like sexy, but she's cute. It's like the weirdest like mix of like both worlds, but she's, wow, she's goals. If I could die and be reborn into anyone, it would definitely be Alexis Ren. Amanda, aka Omari Mojo on Twitter, asked what my biggest pet peeve was. I'm literally like getting like anxious thinking about it, but by far my all-time biggest pet peeve is absolutely, like this sounds so ridiculous coming out of my mouth, when people put the toilet paper roll backwards, like the wrong side, so you have to like reach behind the fucking thing. I think this is like in my last Q&A video, but like I'm still like, I still get peeved by this whenever this happens. Like, oh my god, like I've been out in public, switch the toilet paper roll the other way because it literally pisses me off so much that I cannot like grab the toilet paper from like the correct side. I'm really getting like stressed out about this, like thinking about this. I gotta move on to the next question. My baby girl Leah, aka Ashley's Tana on Twitter asked, I have a good one. You can only choose one, Grey Goose or your Juul. Which one would it be? Grey Goose. Grey Goose for sure. Juuling isn't like that cool to me. I just like having something to do at all times, like with my mouth. Like usually, like if I don't have gum, like I'll want some. This sounds weird. I just like want like something else in my mouth, like you know what I mean?
Oh god.
Like I got a Juul in the first place
because I like to like blow O's, you know what I mean? Like it's really cool.
But yeah, I was actually talking about this earlier today. If there were zero nicotine Juuls, I would absolutely have one of those. I don't with like nicotine or like smoking or like cigarettes or anything. Like I'm not trying to promote that at all. I just like to blow O's. Like I'm sorry, like that's, I just like doing something at all times. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm not trying to promote being an alcoholic either. But if I'm going to drink alcohol, I like vodka. Yes, I'm 21, for those who are wondering. But yeah, if I'm gonna drink alcohol, then I prefer vodka. And if I am gonna be drinking vodka, I want it to be good. Grey Goose. So, Grey Goose, yeah. Why is this my brand? Oh my god. Alyssa Schwan asked, what's your favorite pods right now? And I don't know why everyone's just asking me about like Juuls or alcohol, but like, I'm sorry. My favorite pods are probably, by far my all-time favorite pods, and only pods that I really like, are obviously Cool Mint, we love a Cool Mint, and then strawberry cream zip pods. My girl Maddie, aka Bella Dior on Twitter asked, what is my favorite type of sushi? And absolutely, recently I've been eating like a lot of sushi, not like little like sushi sushi rolls, but like the little like, you know, fish on like the little like rice thing. If I could only eat one type of sushi, it would literally just be salmon. Like I could be so content with just going and getting like just salmon sushi every single time. Like it's by far the best. Oh, and I love you, and I'll see you soon. I can't wait. I'm probably gonna see you in like a week. Abby Mahal 1 on Twitter asks, if you had to choose one person out of your friend group to be stuck on an island with for the rest of your life, who would it be and why? Out of my friend group, okay, my friend Haley has been like sitting next to me this whole time, and I'm not just choosing her because she's next to me, but Tana would kill us. Amari would be fun. Like he would definitely keep me very entertained, so like that would be cool, but I feel like I would have to like make dinner myself type shit, you know? Out of my friends, I mean, like if I could choose a guy, it'd be different, but like, oh whoa, Haley, me and you are stuck. We can't like make babies. But like out of my friends, like it has to be like friend, not like a lover. Husband. But yeah, definitely my friend Haley. She's just like, she has a brain, she's smart. We could both like hunt, we could both like make dinner, like we could like make forts and shit. Yeah, definitely. At Drop Kobe asked on Twitter, have you ever used makeup to cover up a hickey from your parents, and did it work? Actually, yes. It definitely did work. I literally think that I got like a $2 like green concealer thing from like Rite Aid or whatever, like CVS, and I like put that on it first and then like put foundation on. You know, I watched the YouTube videos back in the day. I think it was like the first hickey that I ever got, I want to say. Yeah, and I was like living with my dad, and he had no idea. You know, I was like wearing hoodies, wearing like turtlenecks, and he had no idea that it was there until I got like in trouble like, a couple days later, and he was like, let me see your phone, and like my dad looked through my whole phone and then like saw that I was like texting my friends about the hickey, and he's like, let me see your neck, and I was like, no, and then he saw my neck, and then I got in like way more trouble, but you know, I was like off the hook like a day later, so it was all good. At Cass, lots of numbers on Twitter asks, if you could meet anyone, celebrity or whatever, anyone in the world, who would it be? Oh, Britney Spears, for sure, duh. I've always wanted to meet Britney Spears. I've always been obsessed with Britney Spears since I was a little ass girl. Like, that would just be so iconic to meet her. Mallory asks, when did you realize you wanted to start a YouTube channel? And honestly, growing up, I'd never really watched that much TV ever since YouTube was really like a thing. Probably started watching YouTube in like 2006, and even like growing up, I would always like find like little like camcorders or like weird little like camera devices that my family just like had like laying around the house, and I would always record videos on those. I would always like record so many videos like every single day when I got home. I'd always record videos on like my photo booth on like my iMac. I would literally film so much stuff on those, and those are really cringy videos. But yeah, I pretty much like always wanted to have a YouTube channel ever since I knew that that was a thing. Gabby Faith asks, if you could change your name, what would you change it to? And I would absolutely change my name to Ashley if I could, because legally it's still Victoria. I should probably do that, but then it's just like a lot of work and I'm just like lazy, you know what I mean? So yeah, if I could just change my name, like up in one day, like, yo, my name's Ashley, it would be Ashley. If you guys didn't know, my first name's Victoria. I'm not Victoria. Don't know what to tell you. That's what I mean. Tate asks, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? By the way, I love you so much. I love you so much more, Tate. Okay, so I read this question. I literally, me and my best friend just like thought about it for like 30 minutes trying to think of like, what's like embarrassing? Like, I really don't like get embarrassed that often. Like, I can't like be made fun of. Yes. Just me not being able to talk honestly makes me embarrassed all the time. But I don't know, I feel like I really don't get embarrassed that much. But then she just reminded me about this one time when my little brother walked in on me and my ex doing some things, butt ass naked, literally on my bed. He like walks in, he's like, Ashley, like just like, I never like locked my door because I didn't want to seem sketchy to like my dad or whatever. But hi dad. God damn it. But anyways, yeah, my little brother literally just like walks right into my room, like doesn't knock or anything, just walks right into my room, opens my door, and is like, hey Ashley, can I? And I was like, Jada, get out! Like start like screaming, and I'm like, I pull this guy and myself off of the bed. Like I've never been like butt ass naked in my room, but for some reason I just was. And we both fall onto the floor, and I'm like grabbing the blanket as I'm falling off of the floor. I'm like, get out, get out, get out! And he's like, what? Like still trying to talk to me, like, yo, get the fuck out of butt naked, like chill. But yeah, that was really embarrassing for me. I did not get over that for like months until like I mentally blocked it out completely. Like I completely forgot that that even happened until just now. Amaya asks, how did you meet your BF? And I'm assuming by BF she means best friend. And I don't really know which best friend she's talking about, but most of my best friends I met in Vegas. So yeah, just, you know, at school, through other friends. That's where I met my BFs. Moving up, my question, don't know what you're talking about. Kaya asks, what's your favorite sexual position? But in case you guys didn't know, I am a virgin, so sleeping. Moving on. Colby Wife 88 asks, if your boyfriend would give you a free pass with someone famous, who would it be? It would be my boyfriend. Victoria asked, how long have you and Michael been a thing? And where and how did you guys meet? P.S. I literally love you, Ashley. Victoria, I love you a lot more. Me and Michael, I'm assuming by Michael you mean like Michael Jackson, and me and Michael Jackson have been a thing probably ever since like 5th grade. I really got into him. In 5th grade we did like a Michael Jackson tribute, so I've always been really obsessed. I had to listen to his music every single day to like do this like whole tribute thing for him. But even then, like honestly, like growing up as a little girl, I always listened to Michael Jackson, so sadly never really actually got to meet Michael Jackson, but yeah, it's all about me and Michael, man. Rachel asks, LA or Vegas? And absolutely LA. Like Vegas is like cool for a minute maybe. I've never actually gone out in Vegas as like an adult, but LA, I mean, I've always been a California girl ever. Like I grew up in California for the most part of my life, so LA got a sweet place in my heart, man. I have a lot of friends here and I have a lot of family here, but literally almost all of my family lives in California, so LA for sure. Colleen asks, LOL, can you put me in for the heck of it? Sure. Alright guys, that is it for this video. But before I go, I did want to thank Audible for teaming up with me for this video. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Audible, basically they have an unmatched number of audiobooks that you can listen to on multiple devices, including like, you know, iPhone, Android, laptop, tablets, iPads, Amazon Echo, etc, etc, etc. And there is speed control, fast and slow, free exchanges, and your books are yours to keep even if you do end up canceling your membership with them. So if you guys didn't already know, Audible is basically an audiobook website that is basically books being read to you. Now for people like me, this is amazing because I am pretty dyslexic, which has pretty much kept me from reading a lot of books in the past, especially struggling with like things like ADD and not really being able to focus much. Like I really just can't sit down and read a book. I really like to throw on audiobooks whenever I'm driving from like LA to Vegas or Vegas to back because it's just 4 hours of like just boringness. So I love throwing on audiobooks because like then the book's just like being read to me and it like gives me the satisfaction of actually reading a book when I don't have to actually sit down and like read the book, you know what I mean? So I would definitely recommend Audible to anyone. Recently, I've been listening to The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Frick by like Mark Manson or something. It's honestly a really interesting book. Reading this book honestly just makes me relax and like realize that you really don't need to like be so hard on yourself all the time. Like just like don't grasp on and hold on to things too much and just to like relax and life is life, things happen, like whatever. And honestly, like after listening to this book, I just like live such a chiller lifestyle. I feel like I'm like, you know what, it doesn't matter if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like it's just like basically about like that kind of stuff. Highly recommend that book. It has like really high ratings. I actually tried reading this book. A girl at work told me about it like a couple months ago. Well, not a couple months ago, when I still worked. This girl at the last job that I worked at was telling me about it and she was like, yo, read this book. And I tried reading it and I was like, yo, like I'm sorry, I can't read. So it's really cool that there are such thing as audiobooks for people like me that can't focus and read a freaking book. To get a free audiobook with a 30-day free trial, go to audible.com/Ashley or you can text Ashley to 500-500. Don't forget that's audible.com/Ashley or text Ashley to 500-500. Also, all of this information will be linked in the description below as always. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun filming this. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit the little button and don't forget to hit the little bell right next to it so you can get notified every time that I upload. All my social media will be linked in the description as always. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.